Hey everyone, what's up? I don't know what's going on with the webcam. It's being goofy today, but it's okay. We'll get the point across. We don't really need it to be super smooth for this. So, going on yesterday's thing with the PC builder parts list or whatnot, I got some good feedback on that. Some guys you said you would probably have gone cheaper modder and i5 and whatnot. And I mean, that's a good way to go. I don't necessarily agree with you. I just wanted to kind of throw a free sync in there because after having experienced it for myself, I kind of thought it was something specifically PC that was pretty cool to implement into that build. So, anyways, today we're going to talk about a couple of things. First of all, is going to be this right here that cropped up. I believe it was just today, wasn't it? No, it was a couple days ago. But I just learned about this today. So, a new program called YouTube Heroes, which just certain people will just start doing things like flagging comments and stuff like that, and you can become one of these YouTube heroes. And apparently they'll like even go to the point where they give you better tools to do your job and stuff like that. The problem is it sounds like I don't get any choice on my own channel about who one of these heroes are. So anybody that I trust isn't necessarily going to come and moderate my channel with these super tools or whatnot. Then they talk about like courses and stuff like that to help out and whatnot. It's just like I don't understand. Like, why is YouTube not get it? Give me and the moderators for my channel the tools that we need besides just removing and flagging things that go into the ether somewhere. Like, who knows where that goes? And it's like if moderators do it for me, it just basically pops up in a queue and stuff, right? So it doesn't really. The tools now suck. Work on the tools that I need to use to keep my chat under control. Otherwise, the only thing I can do is just kind of like ignore people across the channel, and that's about it. And it doesn't. This is your problem. You do not understand how to do this. I hate to say it, but go look at the way Twitch runs things, and it's. I'm not saying it's perfect, but it's slightly better there. So, anyways, I just need an event. I don't understand who this is for. I don't understand who this benefits or anything like. And just look at the likes to dislike ratio on this video here. I mean, that's ridiculous. They even had to turn off the comments and stuff here because like the comments that they're trying to the problems with the comments section and their own thing that they're doing this to try to fix is so bad that they just basically disabled it and said fuck it. So I thought that was pretty funny, but anyways, I just needed to vent about this. I was watching this morning. I'm just like, no, we don't. This isn't what we need here. Just give me better tools, okay? Anyways, um, yeah. So going back on that, what I was originally going to talk about today was gaming on PC, and I don't know if this is a PC specific problem. I don't know if it's become more of a problem. I'm a little bit out of touch on the consoles in the past couple of years, but it does seem with some stuff like Humble Bundle and whatnot. And let me bring this up. Actually, it's a good idea. Let me bring that up. This will help people understand what I'm talking about. Because there's a lot of people out there, a lot of you guys out there, they're on consoles and whatnot. And I talked to a console gamer earlier and they don't understand. But like, here's the situation I'm in right now, right? All right, so I'm like sharing games with one of my friends, Jeremy, right now. He's got 66 games and it adds up to 351 possible games I could play. But I have 282 games just on my Steam library. That's not counting Origin. That's not counting. Well, I guess it does count Uplay, doesn't it? Or does it? I don't have. No, it doesn't count all the games on Uplay because there's a lot of Uplay games I have when I got like a video card or something that I just got the key for Uplay. So it doesn't count those necessarily. It doesn't count GTA. So that's just 282 games, right? And sorry I'm burping. I just streamed for a few hours and was loading up on Mountain Dew. Now, realistically, I mean, this is awesome, right? And I've not spent, at least on the game side, any more money than I would have spent when I was like on a PlayStation 3 or something like that. But there's 282 games. Some of them I've gotten keys from friends. Some of them I've won. A large majority of them have come from bundles like this over here. So we got things like the Humble Bundle, as you can see here. So you just pay like $1, you get like 3 games here. And then like it's $5.27 right now, and you get all this right here. Now these are indie games, but sometimes this happens with like Ubisoft or EA games, like AAA titles, where it's like $10 and you get like 10 to 12 games and a bunch of other junk or whatnot. And then you've got programs like this with the monthly Humble Bundle. And I'm saying it's Humble Bundle's fault only, but you get like a game and a couple other mystery games and whatnot. So there's things like that. There's services like that. There's sites like, say, CD Keys, Kingwin, stuff like that, where you can go on here and you can get games at a pretty low discount. I've gotten games for fairly cheap, like this one, Mad Max, was given to me, but I'm sure it was cheap. Yeah, like $7 for Mad Max. So that gives you an idea of how stuff accumulates. So my question here is, do you guys, and do I, in that instance too, that are playing on PC with me, do we kind of have a hoarding problem? Or are we getting to the point, and like Steam sales another one, right? You can get games for like $2-3. They're like AAA titles. They're maybe only like a year old or 2 years old at the time on Steam sometimes with some of the ridiculous deals that they have. So that stuff accumulates, it sits in there. I don't always have time to play it. Like I'm looking at like Ghostbusters right now, and I played through part of that, and then it just sat there. And I got that for like $1 during a Steam sale, you know. But it's just like, my point is, when is too much enough? Because like I can go here and show you guys like on my wish list. Like I have games on my wish list. I still haven't bought or played Far Cry 4. I really want to play Freedom Planet. Just I don't know. We'll see about that. These aren't necessarily in order, but there are games that are on my list. It's like I'd like to play that. But then I've got like all these other games that have just not been touched, and it's just like, it's such a weird problem to have. It is such a weird problem. It's something different to me because I never had this on a console. It's like, because the games, like the prices rarely dropped. A lot of games, like the cheapest stuff was like when I first got my PS3. God, what was that? 2009. I got GTA 4 for like $20, and it didn't have all the DLC and stuff. Like, and what was the other one? Red Faction, because I like open world games. Got Red Faction for 20, and I thought that was a great deal. But it's like when you go over to PC, and it's like, yes, the cost of the PC is so much more expensive than this stuff just like accumulates through all these sales and stuff. It's ridiculous. You know, it's not like back in the day where it was like I have to worry about it running out on store shelves or something like that. It's digital. It's a copy of a copy. It's going to be there forever as long as it's on the store. The only reason it get taken off is they piss off Valve or something else. All right, so I'm like in this weird situation where I'm not in a hurry and I'm sitting there all the time. So it's like, I don't know. It's a weird kind of thing, and stuff keeps on continually getting cheaper on the platform because it doesn't go away. It's always there. So it's always competing with other stuff. Where back in the day in the retail, it was like, no, you want to play Borderlands or something like that, you gotta get it now because that disc might be gone, you know. That's a bad example. It's recent, but say Mario 3, for instance. That's probably a bad example because they made a shit ton of those. All right, Little Samson. Like, you can't even find Little Samson today on NES. It's like next to impossible. It was a great game. There wasn't many copies of it. They didn't print many of it. And once it was gone, it was gone. You know, and it actually drove the price of that game up. That game costs way more now than it ever did when it was released. It's in the hundreds of dollars. So, yeah, it's kind of an interesting direction. I want to know what you guys think. Say it down in the comments down below. What do you think about YouTube Heroes? Kind of yay, nay, you know, whatnot. But anyways, yeah, I will see you guys on another video tomorrow. I've actually got an interesting topic. And yeah, I'll keep doing these as long as I've got ideas. Don't expect them every day or whatnot. It's just, I'm just having fun with YouTube right now. So anyways, see you guys later. Thumbs up if you like the video. Comments, please, because that's what makes it interesting for me to make these videos, is to kind of have a conversation with you guys. And I will see you guys, I guess, tomorrow. Later.